So how do you sell anything to anyone at any time? In this video, I'm going to break down the highest income skill you can have in the world. Because if you think about it, if you can sell anything to anybody, you'll never be out of a job. You'll never have to worry about a recession. You'll never have to worry about what the economy is doing. You can always make money. Now, it is a high income skill, and it takes a lot of people years and years to get really good at it. But there's only 3 simple rules that you need to master. Rule number 1, people don't buy based on logic, they buy based on emotion. So somebody buying a Lamborghini, they don't really buy the Lamborghini, they buy how the Lamborghini is going to make them feel. So a good salesman might tell them something like, hey, imagine how you'll be the envy of all your friends. Imagine how all the girls will want to jump in the passenger seat. Imagine how everyone will want to be like you and ask you, what are you doing? How you're so successful. You must be great. You must be wonderful. They'll start to getting all these things in their head about how everybody will bow at their feet because they have a Lamborghini. And it's about how it makes them feel. It's not about the Lamborghini itself. It's about the prestige. It's about how they look driving the Lamborghini. So a good salesman doesn't focus on convincing somebody with logic that something is great. Okay, you hear a bad salesman tell somebody, oh, this is great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, you really need it. That's logic. You don't want to do that stuff. You want to use emotional language. You want to find out at the core what is going on with this person underneath the surface. What is the emotions that they're going through? How can I tie this product or service to that emotion? So the best way to sell is actually to take more of a doctor frame. They have a problem and you need to come up with a prescription. You need to come up with the proper treatment. I feel bad, doctor. Find a way to make me feel good. And that's what you're there for. And that leads me into number 2. People don't buy into something, they buy their way out of something. And if you think about it, this is all really tied into rule number 1. They're in some type of situation right now. Your product or service is supposed to take them somewhere else. Now, usually if you're taking the doctor frame, okay, and you're a proper salesman, you're trying to figure out what is that pain? What is the thing that they're going through? What is the suffering? What is going on underneath the surface here? And you're trying to take them out of that. You're trying to come up with a product or service that's going to help them feel better, help them get to a better place, help them achieve a goal. But you can't do that unless you listen. And this is a big problem that I see among all salesmen that I see out there online, okay? I see a big problem of people just talk and they don't listen. You need to be a great listener to be a great salesman and marketer. If you listen well enough, people will tell you what they need. You don't need to guess. I'll know every single time that I'm dealing with a rookie marketer when I see like motivational posts all over Facebook, inspiration, and famous people's quotes and stuff. How do you know that people need that? Did you even listen? Do you even care about other people's issues? Do you even actually listen to your audience, or are you just posting random stuff hoping that it reaches somebody? That's called hope marketing, and it's been proven not to work. When I tell some of these gurus that my email open rates are 55%, they lose their minds. They can't even believe those numbers are possible. But it is possible because what I do instead is I listen. People are actually anticipating my emails. They actually want to open them because they know that I'm going to provide a solution to their problems, not just pitch all my stuff and try to sell them stuff. Rule number 3, people don't buy products and services. They buy stories. Now this gets a little bit more complex and it's kind of advanced. It takes a lot of practice to tell the right stories to create the right emotional mixture to get someone to want to buy something. Take this pen, for example. It's a normal, everyday, average pen. And if I tell you I bought this pen for $25, you'd probably believe me. But what if I told you I bought this pen for $800? You'd probably think I'm making that up. It sounds like this pen is way too expensive at $800, right? But what if I told you this was the same pen that Michael Jordan used to sign his rookie contract with the Chicago Bulls? Now do you think it's worth $800? So now you can actually put this pen out on the market and charge a premium for it because it has a story behind it. It's just a regular pen. It serves the same function as every other pen on the planet, but because it has a story behind it, it's worth more. So in your marketing, I want you to think about how many stories you can put behind things. I want you to think about how many stories you can use to entice people emotionally into buying. If someone's a huge Michael Jordan fan, they're going to buy the hell out of this pen. So selling is a high income skill. And the only way for you to gain this high income skill without any risk, without worrying about creating products or building some massive business, and without a huge investment up front, is a system online called affiliate marketing. So all you're doing in affiliate marketing is literally selling other people's stuff. But while you're doing that, you can just work on the skill of selling. Once you learn selling, once you learn sales, marketing, once you learn these skills, you can go off into the world and do whatever you want. It's a skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life. You can build your own massive business off the skills that you get from affiliate marketing. Not to mention, affiliate marketing in and of itself is very lucrative. Affiliate marketing has made a ton of online millionaires. Now, I was a high school dropout, a drug addict, and in 2012, I landed myself in prison after committing a crime. But while I was in prison, someone handed me a book by Robert Kiyosaki called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And once I read that book, all of a sudden my mind changed. I started believing that I could become a business owner. I wanted to change my life around. I wanted to do something where I could be successful, put my family in a better position, and I wanted to give back. I loved the idea of teaching people about business. But then I realized that when I came home, I'd be on parole, so I'd be very limited. I wouldn't be able to qualify for a traditional business loan. I wouldn't be able to travel very much. So what was the solution? That's when I learned about this system, affiliate marketing, and I realized this is what's going to set me free. It was brilliant. I could just sit at my laptop or my desktop and I could sell other people's proven products, and I could make commissions, and I could make a good income from home and not have to work for somebody else. So now I find joy in teaching other people this system and teaching other people sales and marketing. And I have a link down in the description below where you can get started with affiliate marketing. And you can be just like me and eventually leave your job, leave the 9-to-5 world, take care of your family, and be making YouTube videos like this. See, that was a story right there. Now, did that entice you into getting into affiliate marketing now that you understand a little bit more about what it could do for you in your life? I'm not special. I'm probably worse off than you. I have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a brain. Like I said, I was a high school dropout. I was a drug addict. There's nothing special about me. How come I can do this and you can't? Of course you can. So I tell that story to prove to you that you can turn things around. If you're not happy in your job, if you want to have more time with your kids, you want to take your family on vacation, all that is possible. You just need to make that first step. Click on the link in the description below. I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.